This picture is titled The Platte Canyon, which is now part of the Roxborough State Park. This picture was taken by William Henry Jackson, who was part of the Hayden expedition in 1873.
The expedition was part of the United States Geological Survey of the Territories, which had been set up in 1867. It was a non-military team that went out ahead of the land survey and the pioneers to locate resources and classify lands for proper settlement. Ferdinand Van de Veer Hayden was chosen as the man to head the expedition that would later bear his name. William Henry Jackson, a photographer and painter, joined the expedition when he met Hayden in 1870. Their report on Yellowstone influenced Congress to classify it as a national park in 1872. The Hayden expedition produced maps and approximately 50 volumes of reports on the geology, botany, zoology, and history of the Great Plains and the Rocky Mountain regions.
Over 300 million years ago, the ancestral Rocky Mountains began to erode away. This created a layer of red sandstone, and over millions of years, layers began to lay on top of each other. And then about 65 million years ago, a geologic event happened that pushed the new Rocky Mountains up through. It tilted the layers to a 60-degree angle, and years of erosion created the formations that you see here today. You also find dinosaur footprints and bones in these formations. Long before Roxborough became a state park, its beautiful towering sandstones attracted Native Americans, early settlers, and pioneer people. The Plains Apaches were dominant in the 1700s. They were driven south later by the Comanche and the Ute. Then they were later displaced by the Arapaho and the Cheyenne. The Arapaho Plains Indians were the last ones to be in this area before they were placed into a reservation. The archaeological study that was done at Roxborough State Park discovered that there was 44 prehistoric sites. These sites, which contained fire pits and campsites, were thought to be used seasonally for hunting and gathering rather than for habitation.
In 1880, Anthony Halmer, Sr., homesteaded land just north of Roxborough.
Halmer would charge 25 cents a horse rider to come through the park to view its magnificent beauty. In 1889, a businessman by the name of Henry Pursse bought this ranch with dreams of turning it into an elite resort. You can still see remains of a dream that never did materialize. In 1903, Henry Pursse built the stone house that's here today, and he used it as a vacation home.
Henry Pursse died in a streetcar accident in Denver in 1918. The property was acquired by the Halmer descendants.
Roxborough Park was originally called Washington Park from the formation that is shaped like George Washington's head. But this got confused with Washington Park down in Denver, so Henry Pursse renamed it Roxborough Park, which is after his ancestral home in Ireland. In 1975, the Colorado Division of Parks purchased 500 acres, creating Roxborough State Park. In 1986, the visitor center was complete, and in 1987, the park was open to the public. Today, Roxborough State Park has over 3,000 acres.
Because of this history, Roxborough State Park is designated a state natural area, a national natural landmark, and a national archaeological district.